Doesn't always go flat.
And what's going on, everyone? Clay with Just Add Water. We are doing a tear out redo on a, I believe it was a pond, and we're gonna make it a pondless. This one is a very interesting one, very complex, gonna be fun, lots of fun. The bright side is we're gonna be somewhat out of the elements a little bit because we're gonna be inside for half of it. Well, not inside, but under this here covered patio. Instead of seeing my beautiful face, I'll turn you around and show you. So this is it. I believe this used to be a pond of sorts beforehand. The water coming out of here and just kind of pooling into this. What we're going to be doing is, it'll still be starting at the same spot, but the homeowners are wanting to, there used to be another fence here. They're going to be tearing this out completely. They just put in this patio. So we're going to be coming in and putting in our basin right in this area. And we're going to have waterfall, nice meander, and then another waterfall, maybe a second one going into the basin, probably just the one. Nice like a bridge type ordeal going out to that patio. But yeah, this will be an interesting one because we are not 100% sure what it looks like underneath this. We know that there's a cement slab at some point, but we're gonna find out how thick it is today. Yeah, this one should be a fun one. It's an interesting one, so we're gonna have fun with it. Isn't that right?
Yes.
All right, the easy demo is now done. Now it's time to break out the chop saw, start hacking away at this. You can't really tell, but that's poured concrete there. So we do have a jackhammer that if we need it, we'll break it out. But to protect this patio here, we're gonna come in with the chop saw and make sure we get it nice and disconnected. So when we're powering away at it, we're not gonna be messing with the patio at all. But yeah, the reason we have to go down even lower is we like to have about 4 inches of elevation between water level and grade, which we're gonna do grade off of the patio. And we're about 5 inches down to that cement there. So we gotta go lower just to allow our gravel, and then we wanna have about 2 inches of water. So we gotta go probably another 3 to 4 inches down from this cement height. So yeah, we're gonna get this all probably to there. We might not have to go all the way, but this area done. We don't have to do it over there because we're gonna be higher up there. So we're just gonna go on top of this sand and we'll get dirt. And right now Brady's building a retaining wall, so that way we'll be able to get even higher up. Yeah, and then we're gonna cut this out. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but start of day 2. Yesterday we got a decent amount of that demo work done. We got that fence taken down, the old system ripped out. We got down to the poured concrete. We haven't gotten down to the footing. This is just I think they just poured concrete to fill it in to get up to that old system. It's pretty rough stuff. We've chipped away at it, but we still got to go down a little bit. This height right here is the height we're trying to get to, so I still got to chunk away some parts, a little bit over there too. We got this running part taken out. Wall built back in here. We're going to continue the wall. We're going to bring it around this way, and this is all going to be raised up to about this height, maybe a little higher. That way we get about a 1.5 foot drop down to here, so we'll get like one decent drop. We'll get another little drop here. We're gonna have a bridge going across here. Today the plan is to get the basin put in. It'll be right around this area. So before we do that, since this patio is brand new, I'm gonna try and get some of the larger rocks staged over here. That way we don't have to carry any of the big stuff over this patio that we don't have to. So we'll get those brought over there, get this dug out, continue wrecking the concrete, and then hopefully by the end of the day we'll be starting to build a little bit. Okay, so because of this cement bottom down here, we took some of that leftover sand that they had. We got a big pile of it there, and we just put a nice like 1.5 to 2 inch layer on top of the concrete to make sure that we have a nice base that we're not putting our liner and then rocks on top of. We're still gonna put a little layer of dirt under here, and then we'll put fabric down, and we should be perfectly safe. The sand works really good as a buffer and helps protect that liner from the cement. It is now the start of day 3 out here on this pondless build. All our demos done. We're done doing our demo, hopefully. So yeah, today's all about building. Should be a much more productive looking day, at least. There's gonna be a lot more visible progress made. We got the basin in yesterday, so that means all we gotta do is start rocking and rolling. Hopefully we get the basin completely done and this stream portion done, and at least to this waterfall. The biggest not concern, but the biggest obstacle we're gonna run into today is just, I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but there's gonna be a bridge going across the stream coming out here, so it's just prepping for that bridge. It's not gonna be a big one. It's not a huge stream, but we still have to make sure that we get our heights correct and we have footings for it made, all that. So yeah, that's gonna be the biggest obstacle for our day, but other than that, it should be smooth sailing, just building away. We're gonna start with one waterfall, rock in the basin, work our way up. Once we get up to here, we're gonna connect the boulder wall into the waterfall, get some grade brought up. Should be a good, productive day. And God willing, it's supposed to be significantly warmer than the last couple days, so we'll see. Sun's already out, feeling good. Idea now on what the bridge is going to look like. We're going to see how we have the rocks coming in like that. We're going to put another rock right here. It's pieced in there. The liner is going to come up flush against there. Dirt will be on that side. And then this rock right here will be outside the liner. But it'll act as like a, I'll dig it down so it's flush with the bridge itself. But because the bridge is 3 inches higher than the patio, we have to have something to do a nice smooth transition into it, and this is going to be our best bet. So yeah, it'll be kind of like a little mini step. So we got that going for us. Next, what we got to do is piece it in, backfill in here, and get a couple more rocks in here just to keep dirt from pushing all the way out. But after that, we got to work on we're about 6 inches above this patio here. So we have a footer, like a cut stone that we're going to use as a 6-inch step. So that way you can walk, step down, and you're on patio height is the plan. All right, final day. We're gonna be wrapping up. Shouldn't take too long today. All we got is a little grade work to do, some cut and tuck, and some little more detail work. We just have to get that rock sunk down a bit, this graded out, some gravel in there. We're gonna take those steppers that I was talking about earlier, and we're gonna make a little path going from this patio to the step, and then from the step to the bridge. Little grade work around the back side, bring some dirt in here, cut and tuck, hide all the liner. So let's get into it. Let's get this thing finished. Looking good. that is a wrap on our small space utilizing area pondless here in Des Moines. It was a lot of fun. Got to use power tools. Don't always get to do that. The demo was fun, challenging at some times, but once you get through that, it was a really cool build. I love being able to take these kind of small confined spaces and just add like a spark of life to it, just by bringing in that water. I'm interested to see what they do plant-wise, stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's a really cool part to add on to that little area that they have, walking right up to the front door. It's pretty cool. They have talked about doing some more stuff out there just to make it even more inviting. So yeah, I'm excited to see what the homeowners do with this. We kind of laid the groundwork and they can run with it from there. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see some more of our stuff, you can always check out our page. You can like this video, comment, hit the notification button. We upload once a week, every Wednesday, and then we have daily shorts that we upload, so you can follow along, see what we do. Anywho, see you next week.